Okay, so this is just a quick screencast here to show you guys how this first page should look. So in your directions here, you open up your text editor. You need to copy and paste this doc type statement. You need to get everything that's in green there. And you have to put this on every page, your doc type statement. I don't expect you to memorize it, but know where you can get it. From this page, or once you copy and paste it correctly, you could always get it from a previous page. Then you're going to key in these 8 required tags in this order. Okay. And then between the title tags, you're going to give the page a title. Page 1 would be appropriate because this is your first page. Then between the two body tags, you're going to need to write a minimum of 3 paragraphs to write a new ending to the fairy tale you are already familiar with. For example, if we used Cinderella, what if the slipper didn't fit? You could use any other fairy tale that you're familiar with, or children's story, and rewrite it in 3 paragraphs, so abridged, with the new ending. And then finally, we're going to save this, and I will go over that in this video. Okay, so now we're going to go over to Notepad++. Alright, so you can see up here I have my doc type statement in. I have keyed in my 8 required tags there in blue. The reason they are in blue is because up at the top I came up to language and down to H, and I set my language as HTML. If I take that off, let's try something. If I take that off, it changes. Okay, so if you set your language in Notepad++ to HTML, your tags show up. And the other thing is, if you click on the first tag, its pair matches up, and since tags come in pairs, you can find your errors. And look right here, I see an error because if I click on my head tag, there is no end head tag. So now it is correct. So real important to use Notepad++ or Text Wrangler because it gives you those visual clues. Alright, in this case I only wrote 3 lines, but I separated them to look like 3 paragraphs. In this assignment you need to write 3 clear paragraphs. Alright, so now to save this, File, Save As. You need to, I want to make sure that I'm in IT Essentials, then I'm in my public HTML, and I'm in my basic HTML folder. Again, it doesn't matter if your lettering doesn't match mine exactly, but when we get to the next step, or when you set your folders up online, it must. Okay, so now we're going to save this. Because I changed the language here in Notepad++, it will automatically add the .html. All I have to do is give it a file name, and remember, you must know this, file names cannot have spaces in them on the web. So it looks like there's a space between my E and my 1, but there is not, and I already saved this once. I'm just going to replace it. And that's how you're going to create your first page.